welcome to hell. I mean,
It's alright, I've been here before.
I did not mean to stutter that hard. I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh,
Oh my god, you're so cute. So, world volume is at 100.
I'm gonna stick it to 85.
That's fine. You can toggle off chairs.
Toggle off the chairs? Yep.
Yes. And now get the fuck back in line.
Do you want me to keep the music on?
If you want. If you have your own music, then no.
No, I'll keep the music on.
I love it, so.
Alright.
So, the exposition. Clap. Because I can't clap in this. Wait, yes, I can.
That works.
So, as you walk out to your front lawn, your finely and freshly cut front lawn as you're ruining the grass, you look up in the sky and spread your hands for some fucking reason, and you say, Morgan. In that moment, the next time you blink, you're here.
Oh, fuck.
That's it. There is no big notice, there's no anything. You know you're physically here. This is not a dream, this is not a mindscape, you're here.
What kind of transportation?
You didn't
is
feel
this?
like you moved. You didn't feel air, you didn't feel any movement. You open your eyes after a blink, a millisecond, and you're here.
There was no sound, I just
So-
fucking moved.
Yes. As if it was simple as a fucking rocket drop or water falling, as natural as it could be, you're here. You don't feel nauseous, you don't feel motion sick, nothing. That being said, RP starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fuck. Way to keep it humble, Morgan.
As you walk the clomp of your feet along the very nice tiled floor, the stone and the gloss show. This is a very nice place, especially from places that you've seen. You can't really tell what you're inside of just yet, but you're here. As you look to the left, you would see a piece of paper, a clipboard. As you pick up the paper, you would see a list of names. Most of them crossed out other than one that simply just showed up, with your name on it, with the current time and the current day. And as you look at it, it slowly gets crossed off. And the name above it, you see Tibet's name. A few days ago, maybe a week or two now, but you see it. As you look at the stone, you would see an entire layout of the building that you're in. You seem to be near the middle floor. It looks like a very large castle of sorts.
Where do I go to a meeting room for Prometheus? Or not Prometheus, Morgan.
You seem to be currently at the conference room.
Suppose this is probably the area he wants me to be in.
As you enter this hallway, you only see one glowing button throughout the entire hall. It presses the door. As you enter, you feel a slight gust of wind coming down the hall to your left. It's a nice breeze wherever the skin is able to feel. As you walk down this hall, you would hear voices to your right through doors, and simple things being said. Sounds like some mingling, sounds like some people working in the background.
This place isn't empty.
As you approach this door on the right, you'd hear voices on the other side. He's had a few guests recently. Always wondered why. Wonder who's here this time. I heard that he is here, though. I look forward to meeting him if I ever do.
Is this where the kings are?
As you step into this large room, many nice decorations pique your interest. Many vases that seem like an obscene form of hourglass, maybe, or something else. Some nice sand gardens with some rocks. You can tell that there are very mixed cultures in this castle.
Benny would recognize the sand garden to be a traditional Eastern Asian thing.
As you look at this floor piece, you would see an elegant design, somewhat of a flower, but it also looks like the stained glass windows in some places of a church. And as you look up, you see murals. You see 3 men. It could be evil, it could be positive. You can't really tell. You see many people hiding and cowering, and you see swords casted from them. But why is there only 3 here?
I think there were 13.
As you look to your right, you see another mural. You would see what seems to be angelic of some sort, but not necessarily an angel, but only has 1 wing. But dark on the lower half. Could this represent humanity in your mind, maybe? How good can be somewhat full, as well as evil. You would see many people standing around them. Maybe those are the kings that pass through your mind. Maybe those are the things that you are curious about. And you see one hand grasping up. Can't really tell who it is.
Is she rising above? Or is she descending to below? Is the hand humanity? No. Oh, shit.
As you look down, you see millions of footprints. Not just yours either. And you didn't notice this when you first came in. It looked normal. But as soon as you stepped on it, it seems like something was dispelled. It could be illusion or whatever else you think. But whatever it was, it is now shown. Many people have walked here before.
Huh. Holy shit.
As you enter this room, a very large gust of wind hits you in the face. You see a large hole in the side of the wall, for whatever reason that may be.
that's supposed to be there? Why haven't they fixed it yet?
As you approach the rubble, it seems to not have been moved for a very long time. It seems stable to walk upon and climb. The moon shines down upon you. As you walk to the ledge, you'd see a vast city, but it seems to be in ruins. The roads cracked, the buildings torn away. But for some reason, it doesn't give you a sense of fear or sorrow, but it gives you a sense of content. Whatever happened here was nobody that you know's fault, and nothing that you need to worry about. But it remains here for either a reason or a lesson, but something that you cannot understand yet.
What the hell?
I didn't think you would actually come.
I debated on it.
Don't get any closer to that. You might be blind.
Got it.
It's a place that no person should sit. I assume you have questions.
Is this your home?
One of them. One of them.
What happened to this?
You weren't around when I told them. But one of the first times that I met you, when you were in the house, the first time after the entire dream, after you walked to the dock with Tomie, I spoke to Kira and Evelyn. Told them that I act the way that I do because I don't wish to relive what I had to deal with. And that was, I had to leave my world after saving it without anyone knowing that I did. Because if I didn't leave, everything would have gone downward. A human saving a world full of fantastical beings would have caused racism and wars beyond anything that anyone has ever seen. And unfortunately, that world is dead now. This is just what I remember from it. And unfortunately, the memory fades every few years that pass.
So do you keep it as an homage, or as a reminder?
Yes. Mainly an homage. There's nothing to remind myself from here.
I'm here about Prometheus.
I know. What do you wish to know?
Beforehand, you said that I should wait until the time was right, until you learned more. when I spoke to you last yesterday, you said everything was ready and all I needed to do was step forward. Is that still true?
Indeed. Yes. Though I wish to tell you something. And do not feel negative on this, for it will annoy me. There's no need to be. The other few, the ones that you don't really take kindly to, took it upon themselves to look.
I figured
Though they did well. I know. I do not know what's going on between you two. Well, that's a lie, but I'm not going to intervene. You're both people. Just talk. But they found many pieces of information and where to go next. They don't think that you're going to help, as you don't think that they're going to change. We're at a crossroads, Benjamin. Are you going to be better or not? I will ask them the same. This is not just for you.
How much
I
of
need to
me-
know this first.
How much of me do you know? How much of me do you understand? How much have you seen?
Barely anything, to be honest. If that gives you comfort. I don't peek around in people's minds, you know that.
I do. I keep hearing the same thing from everyone around me. Everyone. That I'm destined for greatness, that I have this peace inside of me that's made for goodness and clarity, and that I'm not a bad man. But all my actions leading up to this point have said exactly the other, and Tibet was the first to point it out. It made me realize that I am not doing what I want to. I'm doing the exact fucking opposite. And now that I know this, now that I
Are you sorry
understand
for
this,
it?
I don't know. I would be sorry, but being sorry means that I will change, and that I feel bad, and that eventually that things will be better. And I've said sorry before in the past. And it just
But you've
keeps...
done the same thing again.
It's a fucking cycle. I can't break out of it no matter how hard I fucking try.
What if you're not meant to? What if I were to tell you that I've not broken out of my own habits, no matter how long I've lived?
Well, then
What happens then?
I'm doomed to lose everything.
No. No, you're not. Nobody's destined or doomed to lose everything. Nobody is. May I show you something?
Yeah. Sure.
You would see a string come from your chest to his hand. You would see a replica of your soul. If you don't know what that looks like, he'll explain it. This is a soul, yours specifically. You can still walk. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. What this is what people are destined to be. How I've learned how souls work is there are 5 pieces. The body, the heart, the mind, and the spirit. And the thing that ties them all together is what many Fae call the true name. And that is your destiny, I guess. A soul can only do so much. Think of the outline of your body, and if your soul covers the entirety of the inside, the entirety of the outline, that is you at your limit, trying as hard as you can. But look at yours. It's a little broken. But that's not because of you. It's not because of anyone else. It's simply because you haven't had something click in your head yet. Making mistakes is never going to be the end of your humanity or anyone else's. Trust me, I've seen it. I've seen my own, actually. So I split from Fame to keep mine. To keep humanity when any of the other kings really don't. Many of the kings don't act like they have any. But they are still as kind as a human. They are still as kind as a living, coherent being. That's what matters. It's not about being brave and not running away. It's not about being happy no matter how hard it is. It's not about fixing your problems. It's about living, to put it very simply. No matter what happens, whenever you die, whatever happens is meant to happen. That's what the kings watch, to make sure nothing breaks. So whatever is happening to you now, it could be a lesson, or it could be punishing yourself, which I think is what you're doing. So, do you mind if I tell you something of myself? When I was younger, before I became all of this, a human that had that curse, Fame Vita, before I was powerful, nobody helped me. And this is not going to be a sob story. But when you have nobody to help you, you always find a way to deal with something. Always. Because at the end of the day, no matter how hard you try, your self-preservation will always kick in. It's an instinct. All humans are animals, and so am I. But not animals as an insult. Not all animals are stupid. You must remember that too. But what you're doing is good. Just because you don't think it is, doesn't mean it isn't. Because, here's why. If you didn't take that long, then you wouldn't have as many people trying to find him. If you didn't take this long, then you wouldn't be ready, because you had many things to worry about. If you didn't take this long, then you wouldn't have known what you're up against or who I am to such a degree. Everything happens for a reason. The reason why you're brought here is because you need to learn. You need to learn what you can do, because remember when you said everyone pushed you around until you had Tomoe, then you were able to do something? That isn't true. You could have always done something. You could have always honed your skills more. You could have always learned about you more. You could have always raised your family and spent time around them. The what you could have done doesn't matter. It's what you do now. And yes, I know, I sound like a prophet that speaks in lies. But I'm speaking from experience. I've seen many things, even when I was just a man. Things that a person shouldn't be able to comprehend. An elder god that created the undead of the original world that I came from. Is not a very nice sight. But I did. I truly died. You know what true death is. The dying of a soul. But my will, my spirit, my soul, I understood it to such a degree, knew my own true name, commanded myself to be stronger. So I did. And I came back. Albeit my soul was a fourth of the size of a normal one. But I lived, and I never took that for granted. With a strong foundation and a little bit of imagination, anyone can become anything. What you're doing is good, no matter how much you don't believe it, or I wouldn't have been talking to you this entire time. You've made your mistakes, yes. But you also have a vast amount of good things about you. If you truly didn't care about Tomoe or Tibet, you would have lashed out when he said that. Which I heard what he said. I don't think he meant it fully. I really don't. But he is human. You must remember where he comes from. Community. He knew that you were a friend of Prometheus. So him seeing that you did not try as hard as you could go out the day that you heard, he assumed that you didn't care. Because in his community, in his culture, as soon as you hear a person that you know, even slightly, in danger, you drop everything. It's like a call. You never hang up the call of their culture. He sees in a different light, that's all. Your culture is also different, the way you grew up. This is where I spoke to Tibet. That's where my sword was, in the middle of that circle. This is where I gave him the boon to stop you from killing Tomoe, or hurting her. Was I trying to fight against you? No. But, if you wish to see it that way, that is fine. But they were not destined to be hurt that day. If I didn't intervene, somebody else was. And then somebody else would be destined to hurt. You were going to kill Tibet that day, if you didn't know. He would have bled out after the wounds that you would give him. Nobody would have been able to stop you in time. You are strong enough to rip a person apart, especially how you are now. The question is, would you have liked that? Would you have come to terms with it eventually? Because how I saw you react to how you almost ended Devalin, I don't think you would have. Because you would have lost many more people that day. So that is a good thing that you didn't. You understand, yes?
I do. Just...
Talk with me.
Every battle I've been fighting has always been uphill. It's never been on an even playing ground. Every battle I've ever fought, I've always lost more than I've earned. When is defeat gonna stop feeling like defeat?
Sit. It won't. I'm still defeated. I'm the weakest out of the kings. I've trained with them all the time. But I'm still the weakest. I will always lose against any of them. By far. But I train because those upward battles will become a little less problematic. Because I know the kings will always try to help me. I do not know them all that well, but they know me. They will have my back no matter what. Think about a brotherhood. People that you call to help. You have that. That's what Remedy was trying to teach you that day. No matter what, you will have friends that will help you, no matter what. You don't always have to agree with them, you don't always have to respect them, but you have to know that they will always be there to save you in the time of need. That will never go away, no matter how much you want it to, no matter how much you don't want them to get hurt. I was there to make sure that if they couldn't stop the dream, I could. That's why I was there. That's why I was called, I assume. I was never given details.
Why did you let Larissa push you out?
Because I needed to show you that you had people already. I'm not a fix-all. I'm not an answer to all. I can't fix everything, that is a problem.
I don't get it. I'm having mixed signals from a bunch of different things. Yes, I should rely on my friends, but I shouldn't completely give myself over to them. But if I rely on myself too much, then I make things worse. I can't find that middle ground yet. Even though I know it's right fucking there. I make so much progress. I take so many steps forward the very first time, and then I just completely fuck everything over. The only two answers that I have is that either I'm doing it on purpose or that it's just supposed to happen. And I can't stop either.
Or you're afraid. Or you're afraid of what Cain is, what Tomoe is going to do again, or what happens when you get her curse back. And I can't tell you what she'll do, but I assure you, they have precautions. You will never be hurt by them again. And it's their doing, not mine. But you have to trust them.
How do I get rid of Cain? How do I pull that bastard out of my soul?
That's something I can help you with, but it's going to take a lot of time.
And I'm not talking about having the same situation between you and Fame. I mean, I want him gone.
I know. And that's why I say it will take a lot of time. To put it simply, it is able to be done. But at the end of the day, it is you. It is a part of you. It is an alter ego of some sort.
So would I be killing a part of me?
You might see it as positive, actually. It's killing your past, finally accepting it, getting over it, whatever it is that you want to call it. The things that you hate. If you ever noticed, which I don't know if you're coherent when you're Cain, but Cain is your brutality. Ironically enough, it's quite similar to Fame, just an alter ego instead of anything else. He's what you used to be. A person who would kill at the very young age. Your father, maybe. Or that man that died with his face in the bowl of cereal.
It's two parts. One of it's me, the other's Tomie.
I know. I want to tell you something human to human. For none of my powers are here right now, because I want to talk to you nicely. Tomoe's abnormal peace that Fame did not mean to do is becoming something that wishes to protect you. She lashed out at Kira that day because she didn't want to lose you. She didn't want to lose any of you. She didn't know how to take it. You forget, she's very recently human. She doesn't know how to react to things like myself and you. Think of a newborn. Think of a child. They don't know what to do. They scream, they throw a tantrum. They're afraid. Now, of course, I'm not going to say what they did was good. It was not. But they know that I don't have to tell them. You don't have to punish them. They are already punishing themselves, ironically enough. As I said, something that I cannot tell you yet, but they have precautions if you ever become one again. They're punishing themselves already. You should hear what they say when they're not around you. They want to help you. They want to try to get close to you again. Even Kira is still trying to help them, and she has no reason to. She told Tomoe that you gave up on her, which I don't blame you. She's done a lot of very bad things. But so have you. Worse than what she did, actually. So are you truly in the place to hate a person that is not deserving of what you give her? As you try to better yourself and have succeeded, she is too. She has a friend now, a person who's willing to put down everything to help her, and she's growing with more people. She's becoming more human. She's learning what it is to be the thing that she punished so much. And if you haven't noticed, she's enjoying it. She's not hiding herself.
So why do I have to suffer to make this happen?
You don't. Who said you had to do it?
I put months of time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears into forming her into what she is now, and now she's lashing out at me. She pushed me away so that she could grow with
This
other
is true.
people.
I know.
It doesn't make
She
any
pushed
sense.
you away and you don't wish to keep trying. You wish to just drop it. It's like a toxic relationship or a friendship. You don't want to be in it anymore. I know, and I will never blame you for that, but you should never treat them with hate. For that will consume you, as it did with your past, as it done with Cain. You need to be better than that. You don't have to talk to them.
Better, I can't.
Please be better. But you can. Why do you think you cannot? I wish to hear your side.
That night with Tomie, everything leading up to this point, even my own self-image, is all just proof that I can't. I've tried. I've tried so hard, and I've made no progress. I've started a family, sure, a business, why not? Fallen in love, but I'm still hurting everyone else around me. I'm still self-sabotaging. I'm still failing to do the right thing. It doesn't change. I don't know what to do. I don't want to try again only to fail in front of everybody else one more time. I want to be better, but I can't.
You are afraid of failing. Over and over again. Are you afraid of failing in front of them? Or are you afraid of failing yourself?
All of the above. I'm tired of failing. It's the only thing that I'm good at.
Do you wish to win all the time?
I wish to win a lot more than I do now. I don't like how I am now. Everybody else seems to appreciate me for some reason. don't know why.
Do you know why they do? Seems not. May I tell you? You care for a child that isn't yours. That's one. No matter what happens, you always understand that you've done wrong. That's two. And to add on to the second one, if you know that you're doing wrong, and you know that you are hurting people, then you are able to change. You're highly aware of what you've done. Have you ever spoken to them, all of them, about this? Because I find it that you think it's easier to speak to me, which is abnormal. You don't know me too well, but you do.
I've talked to them in fragments. They always tell me the same thing. They always tell me that it's not how I perceive it, that I'm not a bad person, that I'm a good man with a good heart, and it hurts to hear all of that. Because deep down I believe that I'm not. Because I know that if I start believing myself to be a good man, doing the actions and the things that I'm doing, all I'm doing is proving to everyone else around me that I am a hypocrite. I'm a fake, a fraud, a moron.
Then you are a fake. Then you are a fraud. Then you are one of the worst people that I've ever met. Does that make you feel better?
I don't know.
Then why do you think being negative to yourself is going to fix anything? If you don't feel better with saying the negative things about you, why say them? It's not getting anywhere, same as the positive things. That is something that you have to figure out.
It's a piece
I
of...
don't know what you've done fully in your past.
Do you know why I keep my eye the way that it is? Why I chosen to
Go ahead.
forego cybernetics?
A reminder, maybe.
Yes. It's a reminder of my worst failing. That no matter how hard I try, that no matter what I do, no matter how hard I fight, scream, cry, do anything, it's just gonna happen anyway. That pain is always
Maybe you should get rid of
there.
it. Maybe you should let go of that fail. Grow from it instead of hating you and keeping it there.
Then I lose the memory of my wife. And I lose the meaning behind it. I lose everything attached to this.
No, you don't. Just as that is physical, so is that. That will stay with the memory, not that. That keeps the good, that keeps the bad. Why keep the bad when you have the good? You've suffered enough. You need to rest, but I will not make you. You have the good memories. You have your children. You have that music box that I gave you. It shows your origin. It makes you understand what you came from. You don't need that. You don't, and you know that, especially after I say it out loud. You want me to tell you something? Most of the stuff that you've done isn't your fault. It wasn't destined to be either. It was other people's fault. It wasn't yours. Either it be the people that sent you on a job to hurt a person, to hurt a lineage, to hurt a family, whatever you want to call it. It was their fault, not yours. It wasn't your fault that you think this way, because you were molded by people that didn't know any better. Except for your wife. She showed you what good was in the world, and you tried to leave that life behind, but it chased you. Because you couldn't come to terms with it. Face your fears. Running away will not give you any glory. You don't have to be ready. You can't always be brave. But people will always pick up the slack that you drop. That's what they did to me. And look where I am. Anyone can be what I am. Anyone. Being a king is not this. This is me. Being a king is keeping morality in the world. Being a king is making sure that everything stays good. It has nothing to do with being powerful. It has nothing to do with seeing the edge of the universe. Nothing like that. To be seen as a king is to be a person or being that has the perception and understanding that morality and humanity will always exist. To be deemed a king is to keep morality in such an extraordinary way that it is deemed by universal law that said person who kept morality has seen a higher understanding of how fate and the cycle of life and death persist, not to the simple one dies to create a something new, but the concept of life itself. If one is meant to die, the kings cannot interfere, for they are not reality warpers or fate weavers, though many of them are strong enough to do so. It is not their place. It is to keep everything in line, to be the extreme fairness, to be what is equivalent to an earthquake or tsunami. You either die or not, succeed or fail, fall or stand. Kings keep that in line, so worlds do not break or get torn apart, so people who are not trusted with such power and somehow have gotten it do not rule over what they are not meant to rule over. So things that are fated to happen, happen. They are watchers, they are observers, and they are skilled. Ones that teach and educate, but to not interfere. Most kings, if not all, excluding myself, seem to not act like they do not have humanity, but are still kind as a human, still understanding and still wish to keep morality like a human, to show that no matter what happens to any world, they will always be help. They will always be the protectors of potential as well as limits. What is meant to be done or not, and so on. That's what it is to be what I am. And all it is a title given to you by universal law. That's it. Being a king is nothing large. What I am is not from being a king, it's from being me. You don't have to be something great to be you. I'm a dream walker. I can break realities, I can destroy worlds. Will I? No. Because it doesn't benefit me, it doesn't bother the universal fate at all, but I won't do it. I'll never say you worry too much, because everyone worries in just the right amount. I will never say your worries are invalid, because they are. But you also have to realize the people's words are valid. They do not lie to you. They never have.
What do I do? Just tell me what to do.
I will guide you, but I will not change you. That's for you to do. You must listen to people's anger. You must bite the bullet. And vice versa. They must listen to yours, and you must listen to theirs. That it is what it means to be human. To feel pain. To feel what close to death feels like. I wish I could feel that. But I haven't for a very long time. Due to what I am. But I know I am still human, because even now, you remind me of myself, and I don't like it. So I don't want to continue this conversation, but I'm going to. Fame is me, as you know. But he is what you're dealing with as a different being. He is what happened to me when I didn't stop what you are doing to yourself right now. He became that. He became brutality, he became anger, he became fear. He did things just because he wanted to hurt me. That's why it sucks, and that's why I'm trying to stop him. Because now he's not just lashing out on you. The kings are watching me because I've already interfered too much. I'm very close to being against natural law. But I'm still going to do it because people need help. And they know that. You may ask what's above the kings. Nothing. But they still abide by it with pride, and so do I. So if you don't hear from me for a while, that's why. But I will help you. And I will tell you what to do next. Call them. Summon them wherever you wish. Talk with them. Not about anything horrible. Just spend time with them. I miss spending time with people that I cared for, but I can't anymore. Don't take it for granted. Please. I know it's easier said than done, especially when you don't really understand the full perspective. But trust me, it will do you very good in the long run.
You asked me why I opened up to you, despite the fact of having people around me that I know far better than you. If I had to have an answer, it's because of this. To be honest, you are the closest thing that I have to speaking with a god. For guidance, for anything, for someone that has just an ounce of wisdom above my own. I know you can't help.
I guess I should be honest. I am one. I am a god. I'm a creator. I'm above what you would know as a god, actually. There are 3 tiers that I'm aware of. There is a god, which you know, mythologies of Zeus, or pantheons. Then there are the creators, and above that are the primordials. Fame is a primordial. After what happened to me, becoming a creator boosted him to such a degree, and that's why he doesn't care, because he doesn't have consequences. Not ones that are natural. You see what I mean? Why people underestimate me a lot. I don't care, it's fine, I'd rather that. Would you like to meet another king? So you can understand where I come from. Being the most recent. Maybe you'll meet an older one.
Yes, but not until after I get Prometheus back.
Understood. And that is a good answer. He will be okay. I tell you that via fate. He will live, and so will his child, and they will be reunited. That is something that is known. You knew that deep down. You knew that you were going to succeed, and guess what? That's a win. You wanted to succeed. You're going to.
I trust your word in it, then.
I'd rather you see it to believe it.
Actions do speak louder than words, don't they?
In some cases, yes. Talk to them. To Tibet and Tomoe, as well as Karm and Asha, they have all the answers that you need. I know it will be hard too. I know it would be very hard too. But you must. Because it isn't about you. It's about him living and the child.
You said that he was held by people stronger than himself and stronger than Tibet and the others.
He is held by bandits with military surplus, with shackles that nullify magic. He is being tortured. Tibet has the photos. They take a sick thrill into taking pictures of whom they kill, so he has them. I wouldn't recommend you look at them with a full stomach. It's even worse than what you had to do with when you were a child.
Then they won't
It's hard to
survive
say.
by themselves.
Golden thread tugs.
Oh,
I found you.
you did. I was speaking with Morrigan.
About Prometheus?
More or less, yes.
Any new information?
Only that Tibet and the others are in over their heads.
That is not true. They are dealing with something, but they're not over their heads. They have you guys' help. You must remember that.
And if they don't accept us?
They will. Trust me.
I need to talk to them at some point, if they will talk to me. About Prometheus' location and what they're dealing with, but it's not good. He's in a lot of danger, but he's not going to die. But we can't just leave him there.
He's being tortured. Worse than his past. I
Hmm.
wouldn't recommend you looking at those photos or him with a full stomach.
I used to torture people. I'll be fine.
Very colorful woman you have.
She brightens out my darker shades.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Not like that.
Yeah, he has someone similar to that.
Who the Oh,
Friend of yours?
it's another king. One of the
Gabriel?
stronger ones. No.
No, I'm further down the alphabet.
The only name you ever gave me.
Talking about Gideon?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
This-
The G name, Gideon.
This is no,
G.
it's not Gideon.
That
Gideon's
must be
a
getting
fucking bird.
old. You did say that,
He's
yes.
a nice bird, though.
I like birds.
Why are you here?
Well, I heard you were having an argument of sorts. So,
Wouldn't say it's an argument. I think you might have gotten pinged because someone came in here with me knowing.
I followed him.
I see.
It's gonna be hard to separate her from me.
I know. Especially now. Though I made sure not to have anything as security, as I've been saying the entire time. I don't hide anything from any of you. I'm fine with any of you showing up for all I care.
Your friend's horribly impolite. What is your name? Hi, I'm Kira.
Hey,
How rude.
I'm Zafir, if you'd like to go by that.
Sophia. Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically
Me,
enough,
she
yes.
started it.
Every time you show up, I want to rip your head off.
There's something about to talk about there. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about that. My neck's broken. Get fucked. Sorry. I broke his thumb.
You deserve it.
Yes.
No.
Don't listen to him.
Okay.
It's the one thing you shouldn't have faith on him in.
What the fuck? What are you trying to say?
Hmm? I'm saying you're very trustworthy.
Oh, thought you were going to... Never mind. Thought he said something else. Moving on from that.
Oh,
I should just forget everything that you said completely. Just ignore all of
No.
it. I'm joking.
You could tell me more.
Hmm? Boa.
You could tell me more.
Later.
Sorry, it's like babysitting him whenever he shows up.
I can see steam coming out of your ears there.
You can't see shit. What are you doing?
I'm just waiting.
Anyway,
He's making
to finish
friends,
this off,
Sophia.
Is he?
Yes.
everything will
He's
be
not new
fine.
enough. I thought he was an older friend at this point.
Okay.
Tomoe is going to meet you with the same effort that you tried to make her change in. Trust me. He's learning, as I always said. You don't have to accept it with open arms. You can be as cautious as you wish. But they're going to try, I'm telling you that now. They don't hate you. They fully understand why you hate them, though. But they're still in their old habits. Give them time. But yet again, you don't have to be respectful or wanting to be around them. You don't even have to hear them out. I'm just letting you know they're trying.
I'm sure that he'll know that that's happening when he sees it.
Yes, I know. I'm just making sure to have it in his mind so he can see it when it does happen.
I'll try to perceive it as best as I can with the one good eye.
That's his way of saying later when you see it, he can say, I told you so.
No, that's his job, not mine.
For
Hey,
the
you're
amount
just
of-
more conceited about it.
For the amount of
No,
things
I'll give you that.
he's
No, I am.
could have said, I told you so about, I've never once heard that phrase come out of his mouth.
You're alive, I told you so. Get fucked.
Never mind.
I win these.
I can
You
start
always
making
bring
a
out
list
the
if you
worst in
like.
me, you know that.
Worst? I think it's the good side. It's more colorful, like you said.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Don't do that. Too
I can't.
interesting.
I've tried.
Have you?
A very long time ago, yes.
Hmm.
Is it true
Very
that he's called the Forgotten?
Oh, fuck's sake.
So, what's your curiosity with that?
I am the keeper of memories. I do not forget.
Oh, okay.
I found it
Something out
very
there, couldn't we?
interesting. I found it interesting that I would meet someone called the Forgotten.
Do you see it as a challenge or something?
Yes.
Oh,
Of
definitely.
course it is. You both are getting along swell and I have to deal with two
I'm
of you.
just saying, it's part of the deal.
Aren't you the... Can't say that, not here. In front of people.
Please be nice to Prometheus. He doesn't sleep.
Hmm. So do we
What?
know anything about these baddies that are holding Prometheus? Shapes, size, species, weaknesses? Weapons?
Yes. But again, I told him most of the information that you are able to physically look at and read, Tibet, Tomoe, and them have. But I can tell you a few. They are bandits or gang members of sorts with military surplus. Worry about that, obviously.
Interesting.
They have anti-magical shackles. Somehow they have those, but they have shackles that they place onto people and stop all magical capabilities.
I really wish this were happening when I would have my sniper. Not when I just have a glaive.
Well,
Kind of sniper.
Magical railgun sniper.
Very nice.
When the hell do you know anything about guns?
I know a little bit.
Sorry.
Special.
I don't mean to be rude to him or any of you. The last time he showed up, he made me look like a fool.
I'm willing to bet quite a lot of money that you two have sibling relationships.
Why does everyone think that?
Because you act like brothers.
You do.
Throw this rock out another window.
Which rock? We have quite a few to pick from.
You
Like the
are
big one
fucking.
downstairs
I
that
hate
looks a
you.
little better. What? There's some up there. There's some here.
You skipped mountains. Why do you need to fuck with my rocks?
I did fuck with your rock the other day. I do apologize for that one, but I can help you choose this one so you fuck with it.
You fuck rocks?
No.
We should leave, huh?
No.
Are you the eldest or the middle child?
I'm the youngest,
youngest?
and he's not my sibling. I'm the just most recent king. I'm only 800. He's like.
Oh, that's right. You are the youngest out of them, aren't you? You said that already.
Yeah.
Don't act like you're older than me. You're not.
Really?
I have to stand my
Wanna
ground
bet?
sometimes, yokai, and you know that. Yes, I will, actually.
So you're the yokai. Okay, that makes sense.
One of them.
Sure, if you want to call it that. You can be wrong if you want.
Mm-hmm. I have nothing else to say to you. If you wish to leave, you may. Simple as how you came here, really. You just wish that you were home and you were gone.
Like I sit down and I think about my living room and I. Psst. I'm right here.
I see.
I teleported because I thought it would be funny.
Pulled her with you.
Oh, I did? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess we just wait for them to be finished now.
Yep.
This was actually very interesting.
Useful?
And yeah, very helpful. It instilled a tinge of hope back into Benny.
Good. It's about time.
It's about time. Got your bitch ass up.
Take your voice changer off.
No, don't yell at me. Alright,
I yell at you.
I'm going to put my stream on pause for now.